Yats. MySubstation.com, people. Substation Live. All the way in the building. It's Chad Money. You can't see me, and that's a good thing. Got the 730 boys out here with me. Yes, sir. Anything you want to tell the people right off top? Introduce yourself. Let them, you know, let them know whatever.
Boy, C-Note. Family and Notes.
Chevy. Y'all out here together having a good time.
Yes, sir.
The best side of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Out in Buffalo, we from Jamestown, 716.
Jamestown, what up?
Shit, just cooling.
Dunkirk is definitely in the building.
Dunkirk.
Blunts
Yes,
and
sir.
Edwards is definitely in the building.
My Lackawanna people ain't feeling that. I already know they not. I already know they not. Y'all boys play football? Any of y'all play football?
Yeah.
No, so Lackawanna people definitely ain't feeling that.
I ain't played since 2012, so it's been a minute.
Oh, shit, 2012?
Yeah.
Damn, I graduated in 02. God damn, man. MySubstation.com, we all the way in the building, people. Substation Live, you already know what it is. Twitter, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, websites, everything. Go ahead and give it to them.
At Blunts and Edwards. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, we got at C Knight. Instagram, we got Stolen Chevy. What else we got? 730.com. You can find us
Damn, how was y'all able to get that?
730boys.com.
Okay.
Your boy C-Note. You can find me in Silver Creek, New York. We got the recording studio out there, Family and Notes Entertainment.
Yep.
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. Holla at me.
Man, so what's the move with y'all? What's going on with y'all? If they don't know, 730 boys. If they if they never heard anything, seen anything, saw anything, what's what can you tell them before they listen?
Right now, I'm working with my boy Bam, and he's out in Cali right now.
Uh-huh.
Working on Bam and Kim mixtape.
Cali, what up?
We just cooling on it right now. I mean, we're gonna have a live stream pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple materials. We got like 4 or 5 songs. I'm really yet to drop a few things. We got a couple mixtapes I'm on with the 730 boys, Family Notes, House of Notes, and that's about it.
Okay.
Waiting on that for 2014. Waiting on the shows and shit. We was just out in Manhattan with 80 the General. Shout out my boy Justo Beats.
Okay.
We opened for Mr. Cheeks.
Cheeks.
Yeah, it was a good time and shit. You know, we was at the Pyramid. Got it live. Bitches dancing and shit.
No doubt.
You know, we had MMG in the building.
Mm-hmm.
They really loved us out there.
No doubt.
Invited us back. We going out to New York on. We leaving out Sunday night.
That's what's up.
Opening up for their award show. AD's award show on
That's all the way. What's up?
Monday night.
Uh-huh. Plug that shit.
27th.
Brag a little bit. I don't give a fuck.
We got a big show popping out in Salamanca this weekend. Was just out in Olean last weekend. We all about House of Notes, man. We all about traveling this year, trying to take all the music and talent that we got and just put it out there. You know, build a nice fan base, especially at home.
Right.
You can look forward to a Sunday Cypher. We're getting ready to start a Sunday Cypher in our studio.
I heard about that.
So look forward to that.
You want to expand on that a little bit?
Lance, why don't you expand on it?
Pretty much it's just going to be the Sunday. Ultimately, we're just going to start off with every 2 Sundays a month. We're going to have a live stream where we're going to invite artists out. We're going to do we're going to do a live stream and audio streaming of Cypher on some beats. We're going to be looking for producers and new beats and new artists for it. We're going to have stuff out on Facebook, and we're going to have the website live here soon. It was going to be launched at the end of this month, but we're going to push it off till the end of February for some technical things to make it a little bit hotter.
Okay.
And sponsorship potentially, so that's about it.
Okay.
Just look for details. I'm planning on hopefully getting back out here once that's live and doing my own show.
Okay.
I got my probation traveler's permit in the mail right now.
Yes.
Just verified that shit today, so we about to be good to go on tour and shit. You know?
Come on. I'm on probation, but I'm not a liability. I hear you.
Never that. I don't know nobody, nigga.
I hear that. Now, let me ask you this. Now, as far as the music scene goes, I mean, overall as a whole, 716 and all the surrounding areas, I guess, they do kind of get grouped together. But what would be the difference in you guys' sound and what you guys speak about coming from where you are, in opposed to what you hear from a Buffalo artist or from a Rochester artist or a Niagara Falls artist? Because I mean, at the end of the day, we are basically in the same basket, but we are still extremely different in our experiences and what we have to talk about.
Well, I believe that everybody has their own life experience, and when it comes to music, from my stand of view, you know, everything you hear from me and most of the crew that I work with, you know, everything's straight from the heart. We out here stunting. We ain't talking about shit that we not doing.
Right.
If you hear me talking about something I done did in my records, trust me, I done did it.
Come on.
You know, 14 years in and out of the penitentiary, but it ain't about that life no more. You know, we trying to rise above that and show that, you know, we can make it, you know. Also, I like to add that, you know, the recording studio that I have in Silver Creek, you know, it's for my streets. It's for my hood. It's for my hood niggas. Y'all want to get in the studio? Holla at me. Come on, we'll work something out. Even if you ain't got enough money to get in the studio, come holla at. Come see me. You know what I mean? We work something out. You know what I mean? I'm not about charging nigga, you know, an arm and a leg to get in the studio to produce his talent. That's what I want to see. I want to see real live talent. And that's one thing that stands us out from the rest is that everything we do mostly is original. You know, we got our own beats, we got our own music, we write our own songs. So, you know, if you're looking for something like that, you know, holla at us.
I dig that. What's the difference in y'all as a whole? You know, what's the separation? Where does the separation come from?
We all pretty much just do our own thing. I mean, not everybody's trying to bite on everybody, trying to bite lyrics. I mean, one of our niggas, he was trying to one up everybody, but shit, he can do that all he wants, because I'm going to keep writing my shit at home right before I go to bed, or when I wake up, or some shit come to my mind, put it on my Google Drive. Ain't no shit to me. I mean, some niggas out here just trying to bite cats, trying to find out flows they can mix together, make their own type shit, but I don't know. I just try to speak from the heart, try to speak for myself, my own intuition, you know. Things that I've been through, things that I've done in my life. I mean, like, I just turned 20 here on the 20th. So, I mean, I'm still young in the game. This is the first year. 2013 was the
Send him
first
some
year.
drinks.
Yeah.
Send him some drinks right now.
Where that crown at, nigga?
Yes. Send him some drinks.
Yeah, I like that Remy, too.
Yep.
Or that Hulk juice, that Henny and Hypnotic. But, yeah, we pretty much just doing our own thing. I mean, nobody's really sounding like each other.
Right.
Even if we're in a booth, we might be vibing off each other and shit, but at the same time, we got our own flavors, you know?
Right.
A lot of versatility.
Okay. What as far as like you know, what y'all listening to? Not anybody specifically, but I mean, what's the type of music that you do gravitate towards? You know, what do you like to sit back and listen to? Whether you know you just chilling, smoking, you know, riding, hooping, whatever.
When I'm on that YouTube, I mean, I like going on them type beats. So, cause it gives you a whole different like vast selection, and then I don't really like listening to music too much with lyrics, cause then like you tend to gravitate towards that song, you know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, lyrics, if you just hearing instrumentals and shit, like you make shit your own.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
I like that real shit, man. I like the real shit. I like the real ghetto conscious shit.
Yes.
You know, like Scarface.
Yep.
Biggie, tell you a story. You know what I mean?
Man.
I want to sit down and tell you a story when I get on the mic, man. And
Scarface always go down. One of my most underrated.
Something that could reach you, man. If I could reach you, man. If I could look out in the crowd while I'm singing and see a few teardrops, that's why I love it. I know people are feeling it. You know.
I dig that.
Shit, I listen to everybody. Like right now, I'm listening to my young boys like L.A. Capone.
Okay.
Rondo number 9.
Come on.
Fucking with Ty Dolla $ign right now.
Yep.
That's about it.
Now, what do y'all feel about the current state of New York hip hop? You know, I mean, for a long time, let's just say since about 2003, I guess was the end of it. I mean, I say a lot of times that
came back
that 50 was really the end of the the New York hip hop. But I mean, I see a lot of even with like the Joe Buddens and the Fabs being the mainstay. I don't really count the Puffies and the Hoves really as New York hip hop, you know. But like a Troy Ave, you know, and Joel Ortiz and things of that nature. How do you feel about New York hip hop? What it was, where it was, and you know where it's going now, and even how you guys fit into that.
I mean, it is where it is. I can't agree that, you know, 50 was the last thing popping out there. I just believe that.
No. I'm saying he was the end of the unity. There was all New York unity. New York was at the top of his game, and then when 50 came through, it was You know, it was no more New York Unity. You figure right after 50 in 2003 came In My White Tee, Lean With It, Rock With It, all that. You know, and now it seems like we're I guess kind of making headway, but not to where we used to be. But how do you guys see I guess see that transition coming, because we definitely are moving away from the white tees and the Lean With It, Rock With It, and the Soldier Boys to getting back to more of that conscious and that lyrical rap. You know,
like more stories rather than just catchy hooky shit type.
Right.
You know, I mean, I like C said, I like writing stories. I like writing things I've been through. I like writing about different elements and shit. Like along with the instrumentals, different genres. Like I don't prejudice. I'm not prejudiced on any genre. Like you said, you got 10 stations. You got to be diverse as it comes. And nowadays, I think that's what New York's all about. Not trying to be like the next nigga, because there's so many people. Like, why aren't there so many different ways? You know what I mean?
Some of the hottest lyricists out there are unheard of. They haven't been noticed. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
They haven't been noticed. I mean, there's a lot of talent, especially here in Western New York, that's undiscovered because the right person hasn't heard them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I put our group, I put a House of Notes 730 boys. I put us in that category because I believe, like,
talk that shit.
If we was in the right spot at the right time, and Eminem or 50 Cent or any of them heard any of what we got to say, they snatch us up real quick. You know?
You heard them.
That's what we striving for, man. We striving to get where we need to be so that we can come back and get back.
What's the direct email address? Anybody wants to send you guys any beats, has any projects or anything like that they want you guys to work on or anything of that nature?
You can hit me up at c.frederick716@yahoo.com.
You can hit me up at letsxnewbie19@gmail.com. That's my primary.
No doubt.
Or familyandnotesgmail.com.
Shout out to the big homie Lance too behind the camera. Y'all can't even see him and shit.
Lance.
Big shout outs to him,
No doubt.
Always in the corner. Always making sure shit's happening, make sure shit's going straight.
Now, as far as the support and whatnot goes, do you guys do you feel like, I guess at this point, you receive sufficient enough support? Would you like to see the support better? And just as a whole, everything that you see, artists other than yourselves, how do you feel about the support and the support that people complain about not getting, and the support that people beg for, and still don't get? And why do you think it's so hard, for people to support one another?
Well, you're always gonna have haters out there, man, But it's like those saying, if you ain't used to much, you settle for anything.
Right.
Me, I'm the type of artist or individual that'll walk up on an old couple sitting that ain't never heard hip-hop before and just bust something out right in front of them. And then 5 seconds later, they're like, ooh, wow, I never thought of hip-hop like that before or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's if you're not used to it, you're not going to feel it. But as far as support goes, I believe we have a lot of support. We've been in the studio for so many years making hits that haven't been discovered. We need to get them out there. We need to be out here performing, doing shows, and I believe this is our year. I believe this is our year, something new. We've been rocking it for the last 5 years pretty hard right now. Now we need to just get out here and rock these shows, hit these college towns, man, let people hear our music. And I believe by the end of this year, man, we'll have that built up, if not discovered by somebody.
I dig that.
Yeah, I feel like we do got a lot of support, but like at the same time, there's a lot of closet supporters. They hear you, they know about you, but they don't want to speak up.
Right.
Like my little brother, he's 10 years old. He told me that one of his buddies was talking about me today. His father was telling him about how I was rapping and shit, because he didn't believe it at first. And then his father came to him, the older person. He's probably in his 40s. Yeah, this nigga, he doing his shit. You know what I mean? I heard about him rapping. Whatever they saying, that's some bullshit. So these niggas. They some closet supporters because like I ain't heard from them personally. I'm hearing through my fucking 10-year-old brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd rather have a motherfucking email sitting there, motherfucker hit me up, be like, yo, I like what you're doing.
I dig it.
You know what I mean? I seen a few things you put out. I'm
How does that make you feel though on some real shit?
I mean, truthfully, I appreciate it. You know, because they out there noticing it. They ain't gonna just push me to the side. But like at the same time, they need to speak up, make it more I want to keep it on a personal level with the community. Right. You know, because we're such a small community, it's so easy to come in contact with everybody.
Right. You guys travel off and hit the road?
Yes, sir.
Where do you guys like the most? Or I mean, you guys
New York
had
City.
the best fan interaction and just just overall best time.
Man, everywhere we went, they showed us love, bro.
Right.
Everywhere. I mean, I gotta give it. I really loved it when we went to last year. We was in Atlanta, and there was a couple brothers from New York.
Mhm.
Can't remember the name right now, but we was in that making the next hit.
Right.
And man, they just showed us a lot of love down there, and it was real friendly down there. Liked it down there. Like to get back down to Atlanta soon, get down to Patchwork Studio and
Yes.
do some work down
Man,
there.
Shout out to Patchwork.
Yes, sir.
Yes, no doubt.
But everywhere we go, they love us. They love us. We shut it down. And it's weird because when we go out to these places like New York, I expect to hear a good show.
Right.
When I go, like Busta Rhymes said that time when he was on the awards, I like to go hear a good show. I don't like to hear motherfuckers coming out there, grabbing on their dicks and shit like that and talking about what the fuck, that don't make sense.
Right,
I like
right.
to go see a good show, so it makes us feel good when we go out to a place like New York City and we was the hottest thing out there, but nobody's ever heard of us,
Right.
because we're from East Bubblefuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but we here. Believe that we here. 716 House of Notes. We here. C Note 730 Boys Lance. We here.
Yep.
Believe it.
All day long. Now, outside of the music, what do you guys have going on or anything coming up? Be it I don't know, cartoons, fucking the lingerie, print and press, blimps. I don't know.
Well, outside music, I love to cook, bro. I love to cook, so we got a food
Man, you
cart.
can't never go wrong with food.
We got a food cart going up, and that's what we use,
man.
we got a food cart coming
That's
up this spring, and that's what we use, man,
Red tape, gotta love it.
That's what's
to
up.
do our shows. Also, we doing parties, Valentine parties, anytime there's a something
catering and
special.
shit?
Yeah, we do all
That's
that.
what's up.
So,
That's what's up. Diversify that
We
portfolio.
got a lot. We
Yes,
got 730 T-shirt factory too. Like
Okay.
we make whatever you want,
Okay.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, what else we got going on other than music?
Man.
kids.
Daddy daycare.
Kids, man.
Daddy
School the
daycare.
kids.
Yeah.
I dig that. Now, well, how the fans treat y'all? How the ladies treat y'all? What's the the craziest fan
We
interaction?
can always.
It's
we can
all
always
right
get
with-
more.
It's all right until baby mama come in the
Come
building.
on. Who is that bitch?
I think she calling
Like too
me.
many of your pictures.
I think she calling me right now.
See, who is that chick on your status?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys see that people that don't know you personally, when they see you, outside, maybe they just might see you in it and they would recognize you as being, part of the 730 Boys. I saw you doing this. I saw you doing that. And when you get that, how does that make you guys feel?
I mean, they don't really associate me with 730, but
Okay.
a lot of times I heard people, they be like, oh yeah, I heard about you, like later in life when I actually meet them, type shit. They be like, oh yeah, I heard about you. Or I hear a lot of people talking, oh yeah, they know me, but I ain't met you a day in my life, type shit. So it's like, it's support, but at the same time, they talking out their ass a lot of times, and I don't know who the fuck they even is. You know what I mean?
Come on.
But I mean,
get no
a lot
redder
of
than
people,
that.
they just need to be like, yeah, I know I know of him, rather than fucking saying, oh, they know me in depth. We chilled, we did this, we chatted, we had deep conversations. Like, no, no, I don't even know you when I see you at the gas station. You know what
Come
I
on.
mean? I'm just trying to plug on some G shit.
Get this man some bottles.
I'm
You
telling
heard him. You heard him.
I'm telling you, what was it last year? Last year we had a recording studio. I built a recording studio out in Jamestown.
Okay.
It's now in Silver Creek now, but the building that we had it in, it was like one of the old folks from a lot of older people staying there.
Right.
And I couldn't believe it. Like when we first went up in the building, older people were rushing us. Those guys can sing. Oh my goodness! You gotta hear these guys sing. It's so amazing. But it always makes you feel good, man, when you got love and support out there, especially from your home team.
Yeah.
Especially just feel the potential.
It starts at home. If you ain't got nobody that loves you at home, how you expect to go anywhere
Man, I
else?
say that all the time. That's why them kids be so goddamn bad in school. I ain't even gonna start talking about that. Man, the goddamn parents don't love them. How you expect them to respect them goddamn teachers?
They don't.
I
They
know.
don't.
Anywho, that
Just
shit,
even
man.
this right here, man. This is a blessing.
Right.
I remember being up on the block.
Appreciate
You
it.
know, it locked up
man.
late nights. Ain't had nothing. You couldn't watch no TV, no rap music.
Right.
This was the only thing that was popping.
Mm-hmm.
716 Live. You know what I mean? This was the only thing popping, and you know, it 6-7 years later, here I am sitting here. I didn't think I'd be in this place, you know. But it's even a blessing, and you know, we appreciate it.
Any special shout outs out to the block, nigga?
You want to give a shout out? I want to give a shout out to all my niggas in the penitentiary.
Yes. Everybody,
all my real niggas in the hood. I even give a shout out to my haters, because you motherfuckers keep me going, bro.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers keep me going.
Yeah.
And believe me, it's not a game. We coming.
I dig that. Now, what's next? I know you guys said this is your year. You know, what's next? What's the saturation? You know, is it tours? You know, is it just a flood of music? You know, is it shows? Is it you know, your own TV series, YouTube series? You know,
it's just dropping mad music and mad videos.
Yes.
You know, we need the visuals.
Yes.
Let the people see us more. Just
they not gonna stop us. They can't fuck with us. Type shit.
Just get the name out there more. Everybody drop music and videos.
That's right. Wherever we can get in, I don't care if it's an open mic or karaoke night.
Come on,
we getting in there. We doing our music so people can hear us. You know, wherever we can get in, wherever we fit in, we gonna be there. Even if it costs us a couple bucks, don't matter. We gonna be there. You know.
Brad ain't never heard.
Like I said, we working on that Bam Camp for 2014. Hopefully 2015 early. That's the latest. Just working on some special projects, you know, just trying to collab with more motherfuckers, more people trying to just serious about this business that's gonna take it. They're gonna take it to the depth of them, you know.
What peeves y'all? What pet peeves do y'all have? Yeah, about just about this game, this industry. You know, people that you see in it, things of that nature.
Each other's energy, bro. Each other's energy. I've been doing this music thing, man, for about 20 years now.
Okay.
You know, and for a long time, it was me trying to hold everything together. And I realized, you know, just recently that I had to let a lot of them people go, man, because they ain't take it as serious, man. If I can't, if one of my niggas with me ain't as serious as I am about the music, I ain't got time for you no more, bro. Because I got my own kids to raise. I ain't got time to raise grown-ass men out in the streets. If you see, you know, my pastor told me one time, he said, you know, you're a blessing by yourself.
Come on.
If they see you doing right and they see you coming, believe me, they gonna come. And I believe that'll happen, you know. I've been in a few groups and we dispersed, you know. But now the niggas that I'm working around, you know, my brothers, you know, I see real potential in them, and I believe, you know, with a little hard work and effort, like I said, we got the talent, we got the music. Ain't no sense of making more hits.
Right.
We got the music. We just got to get it out there, you know. More videos, get some videos done this year, more shows, be booked every month. That's what it's gonna take.
I mean, just you know, just completely realistically, what do you guys what do you guys need more of? You know, if somebody's looking and you know, just I wanna fuck with them. I see the potential. You know, is it resources? Is it is it the promotion? Is it the marketing? You know, is it the backing? What do you guys need more of that you're looking for? You know, that somebody will be like, here you go.
I'm just personally trying to work on my stage presence. I mean, just make sure I'm down with my music. Make sure I ain't slipping up nowhere. Make sure everything's crisp on point. You know what I mean? That's about it. But everything in general, like we could always take more of it. You know what I mean? It's a nonstop expanding process.
Right.
It's just a game of patience, truthfully.
Not only that, it's the resources too, homie.
Right.
You know what I mean? It costs money to do a lot of things. Certainly. You know, it costs money to make a mixtape. It costs money to make an album. It costs money to do all types of things, to go travel and do expenses. And when you're trying to do it all on your own, it doesn't work. So when you got a positive team together that are all on one page and can and help each other, then you got some more motivation. You know what I mean?
That dedication we need.
Because if we all had 250,000, we could. If we had 250,000, we can make it happen tomorrow.
Listen,
you know,
250,000. They need it right now. Fuck tomorrow. 250,000 a piece and some bottles. We not playing. Now listen, let me ask you this, right?
Don't forget the weed.
Come on. It's three of y'all. Let's just say three of y'all dropped off. You know, deserted island. I mean, y'all ain't fucked up or nothing like that. Maybe I got a little bit of food and shit with y'all. Only you can talk. Only you can see, and only you can hear. How y'all gonna make that situation work?
I'm gonna be. You want me to speak?
I'm gonna talk my ass off and shit. You better observe everything.
I'm gonna listen to whatever the fuck they got to say. If it don't work, I'm gone.
Turn the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tapping motherfuckers left and right. I mean, I'm gonna be jumping jacks, oohing and on, make my own language type shit.
But on some real shit, if we was in a situation like that, man, we'd pull it together, man. We get it. We get the best, man.
Come on.
We got a real team here, you know.
Fuck the bullshit.
I love all these niggas like my brothers, you know. And it's real family. That's why we call ourselves family and knows my side anyway. And you know, that's what we want, man. We want to see everybody succeed in one way or another. If one of us come up, we all come up. Ain't nobody trying to be greedy. Ain't nobody trying to get over. You know, we all trying to come up together.
What do you think at this point? You know, I mean, being around, or not even being around. Let's just say you're never around anybody. You know, that's underground or local. But just you know, let's just say worst case scenario, you sit in the crib all day and you at home in your drawers on the computer, don't never move, and you just see 1,000 best rappers in the city every single day.
I don't give a fuck.
What do you think it really is that's holding them back to really, you know, elevate themselves to the next level? And then past that, is that even something that you pay attention to, you know, in regards to I guess what you guys are doing? Because it is all not so much competition, but you guys are in the same arena. I guess, you know, you wouldn't equate a you wouldn't equate, I guess, a Floyd Mayweather to a nigga that's boxing at the Flickinger for the Golden Gloves, but at the same time, you know, you guys are all in the same arena, you know. So how do you put that together, you know, for yourselves and opposed to others?
I mean, a lot of constructive criticism, take it where it's due. I mean, like I said, constructive criticism. Don't get down on things. Somebody might say something you don't particularly appreciate or like, but I mean, take it as it comes. You know what I mean? You don't gotta agree with everything somebody says, but you can definitely move on from it.
Certainly.
And better from it, especially if you feel as if you don't fit that part.
Right.
I mean, squeeze into that spot. It might be your perfect puzzle piece. You know?
Yeah, man. You can't hide behind shadows, man. Can't stick yourself in the house, man. If you got the love, you know, first and foremost, you know, if you have love for music, it's in anything that you do, with anything you do.
Right.
You need to surround yourself with by brothers that are doing music.
Right.
You know, I can't count the cats that I run to. I'm going out doing the shows, or I go into the hood, or walk into the store. I can't count the cats that run up to me. Yo, see, you still got the studio? Yo, see, you doing this? Yo, see, you doing that? Nigga, I got the studio right there. It's 5 minutes away. You understand? You can get your bus from Buffalo to get to my studio. My pole's right up in front of my house.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Just come on. If you ain't hungry enough to come get it, you ain't gonna get it, bro.
Come on.
You're gonna be still sitting there in your drawers, looking at everybody on the picture, looking at everybody on the YouTube, wondering, could I ever made it? Could I ever made it? Man, there was a time where I felt, man, I wanted to give up. Because I was just going through too many trials and tribulations. But then again, I was trapped in that game too. Right. You know, out there hustling, selling crack, cocaine. You know, I had to give it up, bro. And it's amazing. You know, it's amazing. One night I was in my garage, and I was listening to Little Boosie. Never heard him before. Never heard him before or anything like that. Yeah. And it was one of them. It was one of that nigga's songs, bro, that made me say, "Man, fuck this shit."
Come on.
Fuck this shit.
You heard this shit, Boosie?
I don't need the game no more. Listening to Lil Boosie, you know, and I ain't been back.
Free
you know,
Boosie.
It's this music, man. If you love that music, you need to surround yourself with brothers that are really trying to do it. You know, not motherfuckers that are trying to fuck you over, or try to get ahead, or trying to be slick. Surround yourself with positivity. You know. Yeah. You are what you do, you know?
Product of your environment.
Come on.
I mean, everybody got to eat. At the same time, you got to know who the fuck to surround yourself with. Niggas that are just as dedicated, if not more dedicated and motivated with more resources than you. I mean, it's all about jumping around, know how to climb that ladder. You got to be able to be on your feet, be diverse, agile, you know what I mean? You can't let niggas pull you down because many people do it. I mean, I've been brought down before, literally, like on my back, you know what I mean? Like, niggas want what you got.
I swear to God, if y'all don't get this nigga in the bottles for his 21st. Now let me ask you this, bro. You know, just you know, like you said, you know, being in and out of the pen, you know, just the situations that you had, you know, prior, just anything prior to this point. How was that, you know, shaped you and made you a better person right now for what you see and what you know you have going forward?
Repeat the question.
I can't say being in and out of the penitentiary, besides for writing a lot of my music inside the penitentiary and taking the time, having the time where I had to sit there and had the time, nothing else but time to write music,
right.
has inspired. But it taught me a lot, man. It taught me a lot, and even after I got out, it still took me some time, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, 14 years in and out of prison. You know, and came home in 2008. Got shot 5 times here in Buffalo. You know, because I still wanted to play.
Come on.
And that's an experience within itself. You know, I could be dead right now.
Come on.
Plenty of times, over and over again. I shouldn't be sitting here, but God has a purpose for me, man.
No doubt.
God has a purpose for me. He has a purpose for my team.
No doubt.
And I believe, and I just want to stress this more than anything. If you know me, and you into the music, and you want a career in music, then you need to come see me. Because we gonna rise.
Say it again.
We gonna rise. My whole team, we gonna rise.
We gonna ride.
Don't come when we rise, because you had your chance.
Come on.
You know, if you still my nigga, I might still fuck with you. But
that's amazing.
Like I said, man, come get it while it's good.
Come on.
That's why I fuck with my man Bam. He told me, I mean, if you get locked up, chalk that shit up as an L, you know what I mean? That's the main purpose, is not get locked up, you know what I mean? Do by any means, you know what I mean? If you got to hit the streets, hit the streets. If you got to leave the country, leave the country. I mean, ain't nothing holding you back, you know what I mean? Just get a motherfucking little passport, enhanced license.
Experiences.
You know what I mean? Hit all the way north, motherfucker. Go to Alaska, they ain't find your ass. You know what I mean? Get one of underground fucking nuclear bunkers.
Get this nigga some.
If you got some money, nigga, do what it gotta do. You know what I mean? I mean, if you got family all over I know not everybody got the resources, but if you got family all over the country, nigga, start networking. It ain't that hard.
What's recreation for y'all? What's fun? Y'all play the 2K. Y'all go out in the backyard and shoot ducks. Y'all fuck bitches. You know what? What's recreation?
I mean, I go to school right now. I'm trying to work on some degree. You know what I mean? Just stay
Shout out to school.
On board. You know what I mean? Motherfucking.
Shout out to Degrees.
Yeah, trying to bag these bitches.
It was like 2 degrees today in Buffalo.
Fuck the party, and I don't give a fuck, because that shit gonna come.
I would say something, but might get me in trouble with the wrong person.
Shout out to the Sabres hoodie.
But you know, I like hunting. I like hunting and shit, bro. I'm an outdoors man. I love getting in the woods.
That's what's up.
Hunting, you know, fishing.
Oh, so you feeling my hat then? I ain't got no.
That shit
wavy.
Feeling it, bro. Fuck what that motherfucker look like. Keep the mirrors warm.
Man, listen. That's all the way with it.
I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to go play some ball for D1 University somewhere. I want to go to Southern Cal or Vanderbilt, you know. I mean, something crazy, you know what I mean? Because
Southern Cal, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, because, I mean, in high school, I got kicked off the team. Some bullshit, some fighting, some partying, some bitches. I mean, in high school, in 11th grade, I was living with my girl, so, like, odds was against me from the jump, you know what I mean? Parents wasn't trying to keep me moving. They was the ones telling the coaches what the fuck I was doing, coming home high, drunk.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's personal shit. I got a cousin, she got a full ride soccer to Baylor and shit. Even her mother was like, well, you shouldn't have done that. Truthfully, you got to be in your child's corner regardless, whatever he's doing. I don't give a fuck if he's smoking crack. You got to motherfucking be in his corner. You got to see the best of him, you know what I mean? Because my coach, one time before, he bailed one of his athletes out for track.
Man.
Nigga bailed him out the day of a state's meet, and he was drunk, high, all the shit. You know what I mean? Just got done getting some pussy, whatever.
Come on.
And motherfucking still let him run. You know what I mean?
He believed in
his states. He didn't give a fuck. He ain't
you
judging.
Gonna win us these states, nigga.
He believed
in him. And he did.
Right.
You know
and he might have helped him. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, there's a lot of cats out there that ain't got that support.
Right.
It's hard.
You know what I mean? That ain't got somebody to stand there and teach you and show you how. You know what I mean? But
Like my seven brothers and sisters younger than me. I mean, they father strung out, out binging all day. He ain't been around in about 5-6 years. You know what I mean? The youngest girl's only 6 years old.
Okay, so listen.
She called me daddy, and I'm a brother.
If y'all don't get nothing else from this interview, okay, nothing else from this interview, we gonna get this man a scholarship, and we gonna get this man some bottles.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Do you understand? We're going to get the 730 boys a deal.
Give me a venue. Let's come out here and do a show.
Venues. Listen, we want shows at least once a month. Hit them up. Email, website, Twitter, Facebook, Reverb Nation, Instagram, anything like that. Hit them up if y'all want them.
We coming to Buffalo soon, y'all.
Yes.
And just that groundwork.
Just make sure your accommodation's right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to tell you like this. And I mean, of course, I can't speak for nobody. But I'll just tell you like this, being around enough people. People don't really have a problem doing free shows or free work, but people like to be accommodated and well compensated. You know, maybe you're not paying somebody, but you're not about to not pay a nigga to do your show and to fill your club, and they can't get no free drinks, and they can't get a free VIP, and they can't get a free bottle.
At least give me some gas money, goddammit.
Gas money.
You got me traveling all the way out here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, just simple math. If you got a club that holds 350 people and 250 people come through at $10 a pop, you know? So,
do the math.
Yeah. Anywho, what about you guys don't they know? You know, if they just the regular white lady at Kaufman's, you know, you guys children's second grade teacher, you know, what don't they know about you guys when they see you that you know, that would probably be refreshing to know, and they maybe might even look at you in a different light.
They don't know we already famous.
Come on. I like that. I like
Straight
that
up.
a lot.
They don't know we already famous.
I like that a lot.
A lot of people have counted us out. A lot of people. But we here. And we gonna keep going it. We got a dream. Can't give up our dreams. You know what I mean?
They don't know it if you
about to be 40 years old.
Come
you
on.
understand? I ain't giving up.
Come on.
If I give up on my team, and I can't let that happen.
God, man, I fully respect.
I mean,
that.
they can hate all they want. They can try to put us down, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be right there.
Come on.
Chugging, you know what I mean? If not a little above them, because they can't really fuck with it. They can't fuck with the movement because, I mean, the mass is so heavy, you know what I mean?
Right.
The barrier ain't thick enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can only say so many things before they start repeating themselves.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And then eventually, we're just going to say, fuck you. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to push you to the side as we tried to bring you up.
Come on.
You know what I mean? You didn't appreciate it. You ungrateful motherfucker. You know what I mean? And we're going to keep it pushing because that's what we've been doing from day one. From the jump. I mean, my man C, take him in his family. You know, Lance too, because these niggas, first niggas really put me under their wing a little bit. Shout out my nigga Lance.
Lance is a very articulate brother. You know what I mean? I met Lance about 2.5-3 years ago, and I asked him to put some promotion for me together. Now I've been asking this other nigga that was out there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna mention no names, but I asked him to do something for him. It took him weeks, and sometimes he forget about me. I asked the brother to do something for me. He came right back.
We need somebody on
right
the team
back, and that's what it's about. You know, he did
that moment.
2 years ago, he didn't know nothing about recording. Now he's running my recording studio. You know what I mean? Didn't know nothing. Sat down, took the time to do it himself. Real articulate.
Like that constructive criticism. He don't take it to heart. You know what I mean? We tell him to run shit back. Runs it back right then and there. He don't let the song play.
Right.
You know what I mean? He is what it takes.
Now, outside of the family, where do you guys, or where could you guys see yourself needing room or having, I guess, room to be filled for someone who can come in and advance the situation, advance you guys' cause?
Camera crew. Shout out the print label. We could also use
shout out to the print label.
More investors, you know.
Of course, man. Any little help helps. You know, I don't see
Lil B.
Right.
When you can distribute me.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I don't see nobody knocking down the walls to come, you know, do something for us. But I believe after this year, man, the impact that we're gonna put out there in the underground and the industry around 716, you know what I mean? I believe we definitely gonna be seen and heard.
Come on.
So, like I said, we went to New York a couple weeks back. And they're A&Rs up in there, entertainment lawyers, and they loved us. Asked us to come back. We want to give us our own show.
Of course.
You know, so, you know, hard work, dedication, and unity. You know, you can't have nobody. You know, you can't have somebody on the team that's running backstabbing, talking behind your back and shit like that. You gotta have unity. Everybody's gotta have the same motivation. Indeed. As long as you keep that, bro, we gonna rise, man.
Indeed. Yeah, because all these lab ass niggas, you know what I mean, local ass bitches, all they doing is hating. If we go to fucking Manhattan and they feeling us, you know what I mean, what the fuck else is there? You know what I mean? Other than overseas and across the country.
Come on.
I mean, these niggas in Manhattan feeling us. So like, what's that saying about local ass niggas just hating? They just hating. You know why? Because we gonna come to the party and we gonna fuck they bitches.
Come on.
I don't give a fuck if she got a ring on her finger. You know what I mean? She can take it off and show the fucking tan line. You feel me?
This nigga was wild.
Just remember that we trying to get him a scholarship to Vanderbilt or USC.
We got a bunch of housewives. You know what I mean? I met Lala, the ADs and shit. Carmelo's wife. She was lovely. She was rapping and shit.
I
mean, we got room to expand. Yeah, she'll spend a little bit, leaked a little bit for us.
They ain't gotta love us, but when they hear us, they respect us. You can believe that.
I respect that. I already respect that. Anything that we missed before we get up out of here that you just want the people to know?
Bama and Corey's not here right now. Yes. See, Banger got his project Sun in the Morning dropping. You could get that on iTunes. You could pre-order that right now. Bama, he's over in California right now.
Back
so
some
fuck
of that good
nigga.
Kush, nigga.
You feel me? Yeah, but just get that Sun in the Morning. You feel me?
Not that Buffalo Kush with the white seeds. That shit out of here. Get that shit.
I don't know when's the last time I seen.
Find me on Twitter, CKnight321. Instagram, on fucking email, letsxnewbie19@gmail. You know what I mean?
Go find us in your city because we coming.
Come on.
Instagram S_Chevy.
Yeah.
Come on. Shout outs, fuck yous, anything like that. Shout outs to people that supported you all the way through.
I love the haters. Fuck the haters.
Third grade teachers and shit or anything like that told you wasn't going to amount to nothing, anything?
Anybody that ever said I wasn't going to amount to nothing is full of shit. Let me tell you that.
Shout out Open
Box. I ain't going to make it. You might as well fall down, bump your head a few times, way back up.
Come on.
Take you a shot of that crown and get on page with me. Because we here to make it, man. Yes. We going to do it for sure.
Come on. I dig that. Now, you know, I got to.
Hit us with a random question, top of your head. You know we was talking about some weird shit earlier, nigga. Hit us with one of them.
Random question.
Pop quiz.
Let me see. See, I was damn near about to ask y'all boys. Yeah, I was about to ask y'all boys for some bars. I damn near never had to think on the fly.
What about them bars?
Yeah, how about them bars? Can I get a Can I get a gravy 16 from everybody?
I got you.
I'm
gonna do like 2 bars, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
You CIGOGET like that man TIP. Ain't no place around the world they gon' do it like me. My gang hustle, main struggle, get my family out the hood. Little nigga with them shotters, front of me, I wish you would.
Damn, a real life 2 bars.
Is this how it's supposed to be?
Yes.
From where I stand, I cannot see. I'm building back from shattered dreams at times. Life just ain't what it seemed to be. I traveled down this lonely road. I felt the wrath and searched my soul. And now I see I can achieve, but I gotta let these demons go. Now watch me grow.
Like all these entities are sending me like Ouija boards for disease. It's like disease. I promise I won't say nothing like Ja. Like Ja would see, take all my greed. One day I'll be green up on the other side of the day. It's dull. We came alive, storm from afar. Gonna capsize, never abandon ship. For the banning him like Rick. Ben, I'm independent, call it Charles. What you want is ours. On the way to Mars, niggas gonna fucking flaunt. You gonna get to talk, cause you know we taught the lessons. If you wanna do the shit, niggas gonna stop perplexing. I don't give a damn, cause you know we in the man. Niggas in their lane, so you can get the fucking game. I don't give a damn, we gonna close or you close. We gonna get the hoes and we gonna fucking burrow.
Yeah. Now I've been laying in the cut, watching and straight chalking. How you think I knew about them feds they was watching? I also knew about the setups. I knew about them niggas talking. I also knew about them faggots walking. My daddy taught me, man, when I was a young boy, always switch it up and never use the same toys. What goes around comes around, and he believed in karma. And he was right, cause now and then I face the same drama. Baby mama always stressing, man, she got it bad. And I don't never wanna leave her cause she got it, man. Can't find a job, so every day it's just another hustle. My auntie passed away, and now my uncle's feeling lost. I never choose the game again, y'all, I swear it's over. It's time to raise my kids so one day they will have their own. And people want me in their jail, but I ain't never going. A true soldier to this shit, man, I ain't never fought.
Come on.
C-No, the family of notes. Catch me, baby.
MySubstation.com, people. Go ahead and just one more time, give them everything that you want to give them before we go ahead and shut this joint down.
At Bama 730.
Yes.
Let's X Newbie 19 at
Yes.
Gmail. You can find me on at CKnight321 Twitter, Instagram S_Chevy.
Family of notes, gmail.com. C.Frederick716 at yahoo.com. Shout out to Big Daddy. Shout out to all my local venues and supporters. Shout out to all my haters too. I love you. Keep me shining.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is, people. Chad Money.
Life is sour.
Who? WRFA.com.
Yeah, that's the 730 Boys Radio every
Come on.
Saturday night at 10 o'clock.
730 Boys Radio. You heard it. You need a taxi?
Sir.
Call ASAP Taxi 716-897 ASAP. That's 2727. Got a collection agency coming to MySubstation.com, people. We ain't playing. 716 stand up.